Hello and welcome to the latest episode of iGaming Daily. And for the first time ever, I have a guest who's actually better than football than myself. I've got Luis Figo. It's a big claim.
You never know. Can never surprise.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to SBC Summit Barcelona. How are you doing today? You okay?
Sorry?
How are you doing today? You okay?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Perfect. So, we're here in Barcelona, the home of one of your former clubs. How do you kind of look back on your time living in Barcelona and also playing for the club?
I had 5 years, amazing year in the city, in the club. I proposed to come here to more recognize, to win titles, to have a fantastic experience.
Mm-hmm.
So after 23 years, I can say that I achieved all fantastic moments during these 5 years that I was in Barcelona.
Perfect. And one of the other former clubs is Real Madrid. You won the Champions League there with them. And every club that you've gone to, you've always won trophies. But what has been the highlight of your career?
Well, in 20 years, it's always difficult to just choose one highlight because I had the luck to have the possibility to win so many titles. But for me, it was always a dream to win the Champions League because I think it's the best club competition in the world. When I was young, I always dreamed to achieve that goal. So I think is the biggest highlight in my career. Yeah.
Looking at the Portuguese national team at the moment, we're coming up to a post-Ronaldo era. I'm a Manchester United fan. I think he's one of the greatest footballers of all time for Portuguese football. But how do you kind of see the state of the national team moving forward? Because you've got a lot of exciting players, both ready-made and young potential moving forward.
Well, I think Portugal right now is one of the best nations teams in the world, not only in Europe, but in the world. Because of the talent, I think we have a lot of experience too. Players playing in the best championships in the world, and mix it with the youngest and the experience. So we're looking forward for the next Euro, and we expect to do it pretty well.
Yep, and you're here as a brand ambassador for Digitain. You'll be merging the sports betting world with the professional sporting world. How do you kind of see these two kind of connected and just being part of the same industry?
Well, I think betting industry and football industry are already connected. I think it's an opportunity to the adults to engage much more people for the football industry. So I'm very pleased to work with the Digitain since almost 1 year and a half, and I think it's one of company that is global leadership in providing of the technology for their customers. So and I have a good relation with the president. So I think we share the same values. So we hope that continue to be together for long.
Perfect. And you mentioned it there. You've worked in just over a year now. It's been 12 months at Digitain. What's been the highlight of your first year working with Digitain as a brand ambassador?
Well, I think for the highlight, I see that Digitain is growing, is being more recognized, is being achieving another markets. So make me happy to be part and to work together in this relationship.
Perfect, and it's safe to say you are one of the biggest names in football, and there'll be so many companies out there trying to capture you as their brand ambassador. What stood out for you for Digitain? What made you choose them?
Well, I think when it's a partnership, must be a win-win situation always. And in my career, I think I had always long-term relationships with my partners, and I'm looking forward to do the same with Digitain. And for me, it's important that they are the leaders, global leaders in their area, their market. And of course, it's a privilege to be with Digitain.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Figo.
Welcome. Pleasure.
Luis Figo.
Okay.